on the lead, got the lead from Lenny's runner, the 4 Blue Bullet, crushed him in the 6th at Belmont at 8-5. Hushin, Barry Schwartz, Mike Luzzy. As we talked about the gentleman watching from Cincinnati, and I feel bad. I've given 2 of the gentlemen a lot of airtime, but Scott Cilurzo, he's a little bit more quiet. He's the most quiet guy of the 3. And Scott's a guy that grew up, those of you that are familiar with the area, Manhattan Beach, real nice area, about 15 minutes away from Hollywood Park. Kind of an elite place, an expensive place to get a home. He grew up as a child next to Superman, Kurt Rambis, who was one of the integral players for the Laker teams that won all those championships back in the 80s. He was a starting power forward. Colin Clark Kent, the big man with glasses. And Scott Cilurzo grew up next to a famous individual in Kurt Rambis. And he's done a lot of good things in his life, Scott. Good guy, philanthropist, and has a son named AJ that also is a huge fan of this program. Again, young and old people love this show. And AJ has to be watching right now, I think, with Dad. And AJ, it's your birthday today, my friend. Happy birthday, number 6, to AJ Cilurzo, watching right now from I won't identify the location, but it is in the great city of Cincinnati, in the lovely state of Ohio. So AJ, happy birthday, 6 years old. 6 years old. Yeah, I think I cashed on Prince Worthy and Don Pierce at 16-1, I think, when I turned 6. Well done, AJ. And Scott, keep it up. Scott's a guy that, we talked about John Shearer, how he loves to wheel underneath at Monmouth. Well, Scott Cilurzo, AJ's dad, he's a pick 4 guy. That's what he does. That's where he earns his money. And when I had a conversation with Scott during our pre-show meeting for the show, via teleconference call, he told me that he only plays the pick 4 if he has a single. And he was honest with me. He said, hey, Matt, I think the pick 4 at Monmouth, the late pick 4. I think the late pick 4 at Belmont, I think the early pick 4 at Hollywood Park are so competitive, I don't have a single, I'm not playing. So Scott Cilurzo just going to enjoy the company of his 2 best friends and celebrate the birthday of his kid AJ, and no action on these pick 4s because he's a man of principle. He's a man that will not play the pick 4 unless he has that single that he likes. So good for you, Scott. Way to stick to your guns. Monmouth race number 7. Oh, I'm sure AJ has action.